Man, say, man, we back at it again, man. Nothing more, nothing less. Just two players in the flesh. Give it to you live and direct. This is Big Headed Coolin on the couch. I am your co-host with the most, Busy Mac and the Handicap Assassin. And this episode is brought to you by G Exotics, man, and King Palms, and them Moon Rocks, man. We keep this shit lit around here. You already know my brother.
Hey, what's poppin' with it? It's your boy Big Gotti. Like my boy said, man, shout out to King Palms, man. Shout out to Smokers Club. Shout out to G Exotics, man. We do this for y'all. Hey, man, I hope everybody having a good day. God bless everybody for real, though.
Right.
Now, on today's episode, I actually want to bring up that, man, FYBJ Main first, man.
Yeah, let's start there.
So let's start there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it hit different when somebody bip your car and no jumper and they take the whoops out. You feel me? So this shit going crazy right now. FYBJ Main was basically saying, man, somebody set me up. He said the famous Richard went up there. He had a problem with him. Another FBG member went up there. He got a $5,000 deposit and he didn't show. So he said,
when I went up to no jumper?
Yeah, so he's saying basically he think that Adam set him up to get his car bipped because he got $5,000 worth of equipment. I think Say Cheese got another $10,000 worth of equipment took. So it's been a big issue right now. And I want to get your opinion. Do you think Adam would do something like that?
I don't know. Now that you're saying that, I didn't put all that shit together with famous Richard about that money he took or whatever the shit. And now he's doing it to FYBJ Main, but it's like he's probably calling and setting them up a play and they're not even know what they're getting into. You know what I mean? Out there in the middle of LA, you know what I mean? There's jackers everywhere. There's everybody trying to come up.
Yeah.
I mean, not just you, and you pull up, you like a sitting duck. So I don't know. It sounds about right though, because Adam be on some iffy shit for sure though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Adam did it or, Melrose, that's where the new place is. So Melrose is kind of hot. Don't get me wrong.
And they ain't the only people trying to eat on Melrose.
Hell no, I be a lot of people bipping.
A lot of, like you said, a lot of stars coming in and out, so they know that's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a hot spot to hit, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It was right there in the back of the alley, and then like, they got to understand, like I told the homie when I was talking about it, I was like, man, FYBJ Main, he from Chicago. So he don't really know how bipping is out here.
Yeah, and they ain't ready for all that. They don't know what they're getting into. They think they're coming out here to make content, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To get that bag, and then they got to deal with this fuckery. Yeah. Like you said, that's just on camera. So they knew what they was doing, man.
And a lot of Frisco people fuck with a lot of LA people. A lot of Frisco people fuck with a lot of LA
and it's
people.
and it's not just bipping in the bag. That's just California native. Like all
that's what I'm
California,
saying.
Our city, everywhere you go, bip.
But if my opinion, I think it kind of originated in the Bay.
No, for sure, that's what I'm saying. But it's spread.
But it's spread now. It's spread everywhere. California thing now. They bipping everywhere, and I don't know if he did get his. If Adam set him up, that's cold. You feel me? But I mean, Adam.
I don't think he had something set it up, but he got.
He definitely got the skateboarder kind of weird friends that'll pull some shit like that.
Yeah, and it's like you said, it's open game when you come to LA. Like it's,
and I'm gonna drop.
You gotta be on your toes. Right?
Hell yeah, and I'm gonna drop the little clip in there. You're gonna see it. It looked like some little skateboarders or something that really did it. It ain't look like no hood people in there.
Nah, and it's like you said, there's a bunch of the people Skid Row's like a couple blocks away, so everybody's trying to eat.
Nah, good point, Pete. Good point for real. And when you look at this shit, you say, man, like, it's just dangerous. You got to make sure you stay on your toes. But a lot of people think because Adam 22 had the beef with famous Richard because he was acting like he was going to hit him on the show, a lot of people think he got something against Chicago. I want to get your opinion on that. You feel like he got something against Chicago ever since he said all that stuff?
Not just Chicago, like the culture in general, like all around. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He's trying to put himself in different people's beefs. Ask other artists about beefs, you know what I mean? Or you said this, and you know what I mean? Asking about other gangs they're rivals with and shit. Yeah. Just making a big spectacle out of, you know what I mean, the gang culture, and it's making the gang culture look bad, and it's getting him rich off this shit.
And I will say one thing, man. Hopefully he didn't do that shit to FYBJ Main, but he can't be getting on Chicago
like
people.
He probably didn't have it, like, you know what I'm saying, set it up, but he knew what the fuck.
Yeah,
y'all do what y'all gotta do. I'm gonna get him here. Y'all get it. You know what I mean? It's LA. Like,
yeah, trying to get his money back, right? Because he already put the other money up.
And he got to, just for being there, he probably got to pay rent to whatever hood that's in. You know what I mean?
And then what's his name asked? He said, "Nigga, can I get the money back?" And he was like, "Nah, that's too much money." So it made me think off top, like, yeah, he had something to do with it. Because $15,000 really ain't a lot to Adam. You feel me?
Nah, like you said, he'll pay someone $15 just to get him on the show,
or just to like leave it alone, like leave the shit alone, get out of here, like when Kelpie got beat up by Shark type.
And he'll use anything to get content out of it. You know what I mean? He'll do that just to make content out of it.
Facts, just like that's a good way to segue, because you know what I want to say too about his wife. Yeah, let's start there. Now he over whooping with his wife. He got 100 people.
Sure.
he got 100 people over here trying out for his wife to make a little tape. And
but you know what? Like you said, it's like a big spectacle because everybody after she did that with
that dude, that big old
everybody wanted to be the next. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he capitalized on it. Oh, all these fools want to be the next. We're gonna make it like a Flavor of Love type shit. You know what I mean?
And it's cool for the love of Lena, whatever. If he want to sled his wife out, if that's what he want to do, but he shouldn't. He shouldn't be trying to teach. The general public it's okay to be like, oh, I'm gonna just get married and then after that I'm gonna slut her out. Like he should have basically not even got married to her. We was talking about that before the camera.
Yeah, he shouldn't even got married because it was a toxic relationship before I even seen it start. So he should just left it there. You know what I mean? And let the wolves have her, man, because you're throwing her back to the wolves. It ain't gonna make nothing better for you. Your wife's gonna look at you crazier. Your daughter's gonna look at you crazier.
Yeah, and his daughter, like I always say, his daughter gotta grow up and she gotta see that, and it's gonna make her a little bit mentally off, no matter what. Like I know people think that certain things they do ain't gonna affect their kids, but shit like this, it is because he gonna keep that shit up forever because he want the content. So she gonna see that forever.
That's what I'm saying. He'll do anything for content. Like you said, disown his whole family and shame his family for some money and content and shit.
And having a whole mansion with your wife in it and all these guys trying out just to make a sex tape with her, like you taking it a step too far, bro.
Yeah, you should have left that shit on, like you said, Pornhub, OnlyFans type shit.
And do I think that he would do that to FYBJ, man? I mean, I think he might do it though. Now we're talking about that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't put it past him. Fuck no.
He probably wouldn't have initiated it, but he probably would have said, I'll get him here and you guys do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all do what y'all finna do, you feel me? I understand.
But Adam's at the point in his career where he's, like you said, trying to stay relevant. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, by any means.
Any means. Like you said, he's talking about Oba, talking about these people, talking about them people.
And I don't dig that disrespecting Chicago shit. I don't get that disrespecting nobody shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you ain't even no gang member. You know what I mean? You up here talking about, different places and shit like that. You need to really keep your mouth closed. I understand you got Brick Baby around you. You got the whole little, neighborhood car with you up there.
Just paying them for protection or something.
Yeah, you paying them for protection. At a certain point, you could tell, but it's like, bro, you slutting out your wife. You getting people almost coming up here beating you up. Now people want.
How long is this shit gonna last? Like,
yeah, the famous Richard did another interview. I seen that, matter of fact. He said, "Bruh, you keep talking about Chicago, somebody gonna get up with you, gang."
And that's what I'm saying. He's trying to insert himself into beefs and gang beefs and shit like that. Like,
yeah,
pull up right now talking about AD and all that. Like,
and 9 times out of 10, bro, he just trying to stir the pot for content. And I feel like when you do shit like that, bro, you gotta knock that shit off.
And that's when we come to that word culture.
Facts, man. We gotta stop that bullshit, man. You can't be selling your wife, getting people's cars bipped. That shit, at a certain point, bro, that shit's a bad look. That's what
I'm saying. How bad are you gonna make you and your family look, man, until there ain't no turning back. Like,
but, yeah.
You already gave your wife away, now you're just really like, what's it called? Defaming yourself and all that shit.
And I guess with him, he didn't took the rules off. You feel me? Everything's for entertainment purposes.
That's sad.
Whatever, man. Whatever he wants to do, man. But shout out to FYBJ, man.
Yeah, man.
Hope your car didn't get bipped, man. But if that's what happened and he did, I mean, I know your car got bipped, but I mean, I hope he didn't get your car bipped.
Good luck, man. Best of luck with everybody in that situation that they go through.
Facts, man. Like I said, with the him sending his wife out type of shit. Kids and husbands and wives and girlfriends and boyfriends, man, don't be doing that type of shit. If y'all gonna do that, then keep it strictly business. And like he said, keep it on the adult sites. You know what I'm saying? Keep it on the porn hubs and the shit.
Because at first, remember when he first met her, it was just a little hookup. But now they're
taking it to a whole nother
videos.
Kids. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want to. But yeah, man, what else?
That's the definition of turning the hoe into a housewife, and then you figure it out. After, you know what I'm saying, you already married her, that she's a hoe, man. It's like,
that's fact.
Now you're just trying to get rid of her any way you can, man.
No, you ain't lying, Pete. But what else you got up for us, Pete?
Yeah, man, we're going to switch gears a little bit and talk about this crazy-ass house crisis in California, man.
The house crisis?
Yeah, man, because the renters in California, 55%, everybody's moving out of California, and everybody's, like, going on the streets because the rent's so high. They went from... This dude said his house in San Francisco was like $800 a month, and she put it to $8,000 a month.
Yeah, I seen that.
And that shit's just outrageous, man. How you feel about that shit? Because I can see it in the streets. Like, it's not helping. It's not helping. Like, all these high-ass gas prices and shit. Like, they're pushing middle class into lower class. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, what can we do? Really, it's like a lot of people gotta
keep hiring the rates and shit. It's like, oh, they just want nothing but rich people to live here and shit.
But to me, a lot of people gotta step their money up because the world ain't gonna get no cheaper as we go along. It's only gonna get more expensive. And I understand the housing prices and shit is going up, but to be honest, and this is my opinion only, I think that it's just time to make more money, time to put more focus into what people are doing. And because there's so many ways to make money, you can't let these landlords really outdo you. The thing is about
everybody needs at least 3 jobs just to live in California.
But I feel like that's what it's gonna be. Like I don't think it's gonna change. I don't think it's because like we've been a lot of people have been tripping off the problem for a while. Like the rent's going up. My landlord raised the rent $100 for 3 years. He just said, "Fuck it."
Mine too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep raising.
Building my own shit. Like fuck that. Like you said, you can get your own money with your own shit.
Now I understand. Like if you want to do something about it, if you don't want to deal with it, move out. Or else, if you don't want to move out of California, then you need to make more money. A lot of people, I feel like there's a bigger problem. You make a bigger problem by complaining about it. To me. Like, I think that you need to either make more money and figure it out or leave California. Like, everybody, a lot of people are just leaving, going to Texas.
There's only 50%, like you said.
Yeah.
California's still left.
But I wanted to give it to the people first that be staying here and saying it's too high, too expensive. But yet, like, you don't understand that this California
shit. It's only
shit.
helping the rich people. It ain't helping none of the lower class, none of the middle class. They're all getting pushed into the same class, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and this California shit, bro, it ain't gonna get no cheaper.
Not just California, like that's just spreading across America. That's why.
Now, yeah,
people are moving to fucking Texas, Boise, Idaho, like shit like that. It just keeps getting worse and worse.
But the best thing about Texas is they don't gotta raise the prices because they got so much land. You know what I mean? So it's like, go ahead, come on over. We'll fucking build
the land. There's like you said, all the rich people buying farmland. Like they're trying to make it like only rich people could live in America and shit. Because I've seen people that were like you said, regular middle class, they're living out their car and shit now. Living out the side of the road just because, like you said, their jobs got cut and someone got COVID, like it set them back.
Yeah, I just look at it like, honestly, bro, you got to make more money. I'm not saying that like...
So where do you think we should start at? How do you think it should start?
I think that you should focus more because a lot of people spend their money on so much bullshit in the world.
Too.
Yeah, like a lot of people spend their money on so much bullshit that they don't know that they could have had a lot more money than they really have if they would have stopped falling into these people's plan. Because you got all these designer brands,
big brands.
You got all these shoe companies. You want the latest shoe, you want the latest cell phone, you want the latest TV, you want the latest clothes. And when you think about it, if you don't fall into these people's plan, really, I feel like you could be all right. You're gonna be successful.
Nah, and a lot of people, like you said, ain't living within their means and shit.
Yeah, so it's like you actually like falling right into what they want you to do. It don't make no sense. Like, of course, they want you the rent to be paid because they know your house is full of designer clothes. You ain't gonna be able to pay that shit, So they're gonna get you out, right? They're gonna get a nice family, and they're gonna make this whole block nice and gentrify it, right? Until they ain't got, until they ain't got no in our skin color, or you know what I'm saying. They don't want
nobody lower class, no middle class.
Yeah,
all one class.
Yeah, and it's still, I would say, it's still racism going on, but I would go with you. What you said. More what you said. It will be more who got more money and who got less money. They ain't really going with the race no more.
It's like racist monopoly board.
Yeah, it's like a monopoly. Yeah, fact. Yeah. So that's a good way to put it. So
how do you think they should fix that shit? I think they should start housing these homeless people first, and then, you know what I mean? Like,
you think, how should they fix this? There is no fixing it.
People are gonna, you know what I'm saying, fall in, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna ruin a lot of families and houses.
That's what it's gonna do. Like, it's already a plan. Like you said, the Monopoly board, they already got the plan on their Monopoly board for it to be. They got their notes stuck on there. They want that to happen on this block.
So, man, y'all better get on your grind, man. Get your own house, get your own land, all that shit. Because they trying to come for all our shit.
Yeah, this shit is cold, bro. But you got to look at it for what it is. They don't want us to live, and they don't want us to win. And that's the way life goes. So, I mean, for a person...
Like they say, the rich keeps getting richer, the poor keeps getting poorer, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it works. I don't understand why people... it's not that the poor keep getting poorer, though. It's that the poor keep spending more money that's within their means. So they're making themselves poor when they really don't need to be poor.
The rich is making the agenda. Like, you know what
I seen some people at the store, and the lady was like, man, you don't even need this. She told the kids that, but she done bought all the kids this shit, and then she done bought her kids some outfits. But, like, she was like, we still got Christmas, right? But y'all ain't got no money. It's just the first of the month. So they got paid their little, whatever, you know, the SSIs.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I fell a victim to that shit too. Like, wanted to waste all your money and then be stuck with nothing. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, where's my money at?
Like, where's my money at? But I blew it on my own because I'm trying to be something that I see the world be, you know? And I feel like that's where, I feel like you will be able to pay your rent, you'll be able to go everywhere and do everything you want to and still live
a lot
the
of
life.
these people are too far in. Like, they're blowing all their money. They ain't fucking.
And I'm glad you put it that way. I think a lot of people are just too far in, man.
Yeah, like it's too far out.
Yeah.
So believe me, I try, but there's just, like you said, so much temptation out there.
Yeah.
It's coming from every which way, man.
But I think the best way to combat it is control your financial situation. So
facts.
So don't be
you to make that right choice. Do you really need this? Or you gonna really?
You don't need that shit.
You got a closet full of shit. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta come to that.
Cause I've been went 6 to 8 to 10 months without buying nothing new. Just had the same raggedy clothes on. You feel me? Just moving around, making money though. It wasn't like I was sitting there broke, but I was making money because I understood that no matter what I look like to other people, I still knew the wealth was on me. Like I still knew I can go to the bank and get some money out. I never really let like Bill Gates and them, how they just wear raggedy clothes. I let myself more be judged on what's really in my bank account, not what you see. You know what I mean?
No, facts.
But yeah. Hey, but thank y'all for rocking. We're gonna end it right there, man. We gave him a lot of
do what y'all do, man.
For real, man. Hey, do what y'all do, man. But
we just the messenger.
Hell yeah. But this is Coolin on the Couch, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us on another one. If y'all new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Like I said, God bless.
Thanks, man. Keep running it up, man. Shout out to our sponsors, man. Keep pushing. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.